your head is on the pillow right now, or maybe you are just beginning to feel that heavy, delicious pull of your eyelids growing warm and insistent. I hope the room around you is dark or dim, lit only by the soft blue glow of this screen, because what I need to tell you is meant for the in-between, for the threshold, for that sacred, suspended moment when the day is finished but the night has not yet swallowed you whole. I need you to hear this in the quiet, in the hush, in the private cathedral of your bedroom, where the walls have heard every secret your heart has ever whispered but has never spoken aloud. Because in 3 days, everything changes. In 3 days, the silence breaks. In 3 days, uh, someone is going to ask to see you, not text you, not call you, not send you a photo or a voice note or a meme that passes for connection in this lonely digital age. They are going to ask to see you face to face, skin to air, breath to breath, in the same room, close enough to touch, close enough to smell, close enough to see the flecks of color in your eyes that no camera has ever captured properly. And Virgo, I need you to be awake for this. I need you to be ready. Not with the right outfit, not with the perfect words rehearsed in front of your mirror, but ready with your heart unguarded and your soul standing at the window of your body, watching for the approach. Because these 3 days are not empty. They are not a waiting period. They are a countdown. And every hour between now and then is charged with a purpose so specific, so deliberate, so woven into the fabric of your destiny that if you waste these 3 days in anxiety, you will arrive at the moment brittle. If you spend them in fantasy, you will arrive disappointed. But if you spend them in preparation, in the deep, silent, night-bound preparation I am about to guide you through, you will arrive at that meeting as the person they have been dreaming of in their own sleepless hours. You will arrive as home. I want you to feel the weight of 3. 3 is not just a number, it is a spell. It is the minimum number of strands that makes a braid strong enough to hold. It is the count of days that separates a wish from a fulfillment. It is the rhythm of a knock on a door that says, I am here and I am serious. 3 days from now, they will knock. Not literally, perhaps. Maybe it will be a message that lands at exactly the right time. Maybe it will be a call where their voice cracks on the word tomorrow or tonight or I need to see you. Maybe it will be them showing up in a space you both share, their body language screaming what their mouth has not yet formed into the specific request. But the ask is coming, and it is coming in 3 days. And the reason I need you to hear this before you sleep is because tonight is when the work begins. Tonight is when your subconscious starts to clear the table for what is arriving. Tonight is when your cells begin to vibrate at the frequency of anticipation rather than dread. Tonight is when you stop being the person who waits passively for love and become the person who prepares for it like a sacred ritual. So breathe with me, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Let the mattress hold you. Let the sheets become a cocoon. And listen, day 1 is tomorrow, and day 1 belongs to them. You will not hear from them, not in the way you are hoping, not with the ask already spilled out like coins from a pocket. Day 1 is their day of reckoning. They are going to wake up tomorrow with a heaviness in their chest that they cannot name. They will go through the motions of their morning, the coffee, the shower, the commute, the obligations, but some part of them will be standing outside their own body, watching, judging, calculating. They will be thinking about you, not in the casual background noise way that people think about someone they find attractive. They will be thinking about you in the way a drowning person thinks about air, obsessively, desperately, with a focus that makes the rest of the world look like a watercolor left out in the rain. They will catch themselves staring at nothing, their mind playing back a loop of your last interaction. The way you turned your head, the way your voice sounded when you said their name, the way the light hit your hair, the way you smiled at something that was not even funny just because you were being kind. They will try to shake it off. They will try to bury themselves in work, in noise, in the company of other people, but every room they enter will feel wrong without you in it. Every laugh they hear will sound hollow compared to yours. Every touch from another person will feel like static compared to the memory of standing near you. And by tomorrow night, by the first evening of the 3-day count, they will be undone. They will be sitting alone in a room, much like yours is right now, their head in their hands, their heart hammering out a rhythm that spells your name in Morse code, and they will make a decision, not the decision to ask you, that comes later, but the decision to stop fighting, the decision to surrender, the decision to admit, if only to themselves in the dark, that they are in love with you, that they have been in love with you, that the feeling they have been calling curiosity or admiration or comfort is actually the most terrifying, most beautiful, most undeniable force they have ever encountered. And when they admit it, the energy of that admission will travel. It will move through the invisible threads that connect the two of you across whatever distance separates your beds, and it will find you in your sleep. You may dream of them tomorrow night. You may wake up with their name on your lips without knowing why. You may feel a sudden warmth in your chest at 3 a.m., a heat that has no physical source, and that will be them. That will be their confession, traveling ahead of their voice, arriving in the language of dreams because their waking mind is still too afraid to speak. Day 2. Day 2 is the day of signs. You will see them everywhere. Not literally, though you might, but symbolically, you will hear a song that was playing the last time you were near them. You will smell a fragrance that reminds you of their skin. You will see a color that stops you in your tracks because it is the exact shade of their eyes. These are not coincidences. These are the universe laying breadcrumbs, reminding you that the path between your heart and theirs is being cleared. On day 2, they will begin to act strangely. People around them will notice. Their friends will ask if they are okay. Their family will comment on their distraction. They will be clumsy, dropping things, forgetting appointments, staring at their phone and then putting it down and then picking it up again. They will be drafting the message in their head. They will be rehearsing the words. They will be trying to find the perfect combination of casual and serious, of light and heavy, of I miss you and I need you and please do not make me wait anymore. They will be terrified of rejection. They will be terrified that you have moved on. They will be terrified that they waited too long, that the window closed, that you are no longer interested, that their feelings are a one-way street leading to a dead end, and that terror will make them delay. They will not ask on day 2. They will come close. Oh, they will come so close. They will type out the message and delete it. They will pick up the phone and set it down. They will drive toward your neighborhood and then take a wrong turn on purpose, their courage failing at the last intersection. But their energy will be so loud, so frantic, so unmistakably directed at you that you will feel it. You will feel restless for no reason. You will feel a pull to go somewhere, to do something, to check your phone, to stand by a window. That is the magnetic field between you strengthening. That is the distance collapsing. That is day 2 doing its invisible work, tightening the cord, removing the slack, making sure that when the ask comes on day 3, it lands with the force of inevitability rather than the weakness of a whim. And then, Virgo, then comes the night before, the second night, the night that belongs to both of you. This is the night when the veil between your two souls becomes tissue thin. This is the night when sleep will be almost impossible, not because of anxiety, but because of electricity. Your body will hum, literally hum, like a tuning fork that has been struck and cannot find silence. You will toss and turn, you will switch positions, you will kick off the covers and then pull them back up, you will check the time every 20 minutes, you will hear sounds that are not there, the creak of a floorboard, the rustle of fabric, the whisper of a breath that is not your own. Do not be afraid. These are the sounds of the old world dismantling itself. These are the sounds of the final walls between you and this person being torn down by unseen hands. You may feel a pressure on your hand or your shoulder or your forehead, a warmth, a presence. That is them, in their own bed, in their own restless night, sending their soul ahead of their body to see if you are still there, to see if you are still open, to see if the space between your arms is still available. And if you are awake, if you are lying there in the dark feeling this, I want you to do something. I want you to place your hand on your heart and say, out loud or in the silence of your mind, I am here. I am ready. I am waiting, because that signal will reach them. That signal will cross the miles, the minutes, the lingering doubts, and it will land in their chest like a bell being struck. It will give them the final push. It will be the green light they have been waiting for. And they will finally let go of the fear. Then comes day 3, the day of the ask. And I need you to understand how this day will unfold, because it will not be dramatic. It will not be cinematic in the way movies pretend love arrives. There will be no orchestra. There will be no rainstorm. There will be no desperate sprint through an airport or a grand gesture on a rooftop. The ask will be quiet. It will be human. It will be flawed. And that is how you will know it is real. They will contact you, maybe in the morning, if their courage holds through the night, maybe in the afternoon, when the weight of waiting becomes heavier than the fear of speaking, maybe in the evening, when the light is fading and the world feels soft enough to catch a vulnerable truth without breaking it. But they will ask. They will say something like, "Can I see you?" Or, "Are you free to meet?" Or, "I need to talk to you in person." Or simply, "Can we sit down together somewhere?" The words will be simple, but the subtext will be an earthquake. The subtext will be every sleepless hour of the past 2 nights. The subtext will be the admission they made to themselves in the dark on night 1. The subtext will be the rehearsal, the deletion, the almost, the terror, the surrender. And when you read those words, or when you hear that voice, your first instinct is going to be to protect yourself. Your Virgo mind is going to rush in with its clipboard and its risk assessment. Where, when, why now, what changed, what does this mean, what are they expecting, what if I am wrong, what if I get hurt? And I am begging you, Virgo, I am begging you on my knees in the temple of your heart, do not do that. Do not interrogate the miracle. Do not audit the gift. Do not ask for a 5-year plan before you agree to a single cup of coffee. When they ask to see you, you say yes. You say yes with your whole chest. You say yes before your fear has time to build a case. You say yes because your soul has already said yes 1,000 times in the dreams of the past 2 nights. You say yes because every cell in your body has been preparing for this moment since before you were born. You say yes because 3 days is a sacred count, and the universe does not waste sacred counts on casual encounters. You say yes because this person is not asking for your time, they are asking for your presence. They are asking to stand in the same space as you and let the truth breathe between you. And that is worth any risk, that is worth any fear. Now, let me tell you what happens when you meet, because you need to be prepared for the impact. You need to know that this meeting is not a conversation, it is a collision. It is two souls who have been circling each other in the dark, in the dreams, in the silent hours of 2 separate nights, finally being allowed to occupy the same physical space. When you see them, you are going to feel it in your knees first, a softness, a tremor, then in your stomach, a lift, a drop, then in your chest, a heat that spreads like spilled honey. And then your eyes will meet. And in that eye contact, everything unsaid from the past 3 days, from the past weeks, from the past months will pass between you like a current. They will look different to you. Not because they have changed physically, but because you are seeing them through the lens of knowing. You know now. You know what they went through to get to this moment. You know the sleepless nights. You know the internal battle. You know the surrender. And that knowledge will make them look both more vulnerable and more beautiful than you have ever seen them. They will be nervous. Their hands will not know what to do with themselves. They will fidget. They will laugh at the wrong time. They will start sentences and not finish them. They will look at you, then look away, then look back, because looking away feels like a waste of precious time. And you, Virgo, you will be the steady one. Not because you are not feeling the earthquake, but because your preparation has grounded you. Your 2 nights of waiting have fortified you. You will be the calm in their storm. You will be the safe harbor where their shipwrecked courage can finally dock. And that steadiness will be the sexiest, most healing, most irresistible thing they have ever felt. They will tell you, maybe not immediately, maybe they will start with small talk, with weather, with how have you been, with the terrible coffee at the place where you meet. But the small talk will last less than 5 minutes, because the pressure of what they came to say will be too great. It will push against their ribs, it will climb up their throat, and then it will come out. Not perfectly, not poetically, maybe in fragments, maybe in a rush, maybe in a whisper so quiet you have to lean in to hear it. But they will say it. I can't stop thinking about you. Or I need you to know how I feel. Or I have been fighting this and I can't fight it anymore. Or simply, I missed you. I miss you. I miss you even when I am looking at you. And when they say it, Virgo, the room is going to tilt. The background noise is going to fade. The other people, if there are any, are going to become ghosts. And you are going to be left with the most naked, most honest, most terrifyingly beautiful moment of your recent life. Do not look away. Do not make a joke. Do not deflect with logic or questions or a sudden need to check your phone. You look at them. You let them see that you see them. You let the silence hold the words until they settle. And and then you speak, and whatever you say, let it be true, let it be kind, let it be open, let it be the truth of your own 2 nights of waiting, your own dreams, your own restless hum. Because this meeting is not a performance, it is a reunion. And reunions do not require scripts. They require presence, they require breath, they require the courage to let the moment be exactly what it is without trying to control it. I want to talk about the 3 days after, because the ask is just the beginning. The 3 days of waiting were a preparation, but they were also a test of whether you could hold the energy of anticipation without letting it curdle into anxiety. And you passed. You are passing. By listening to this before sleep, by letting your subconscious do the work of clearing and preparing, by trusting the countdown instead of fighting it, you have proven that you are ready for what comes next. And what comes next is a conversation that does not end. It is the first of many meetings. It is the laying down of masks. It is the slow, delicious, terrifying process of letting someone see you in the daylight after they have already seen you in the dreams. It is the building of something that starts with 3 days of separation and collapses into a togetherness so natural it feels like breathing. But it will not be perfect. There will be moments of awkwardness, moments of misalignment, moments where the fear returns and one of you pulls back. That is normal. That is human. But the foundation of these 3 days, the foundation of the ask, the foundation of the sleepless nights and the surrendered pride, that foundation is real. It is bedrock. And anything built on it has a chance to last. So tonight, as you close your eyes after hearing this, I want you to do something specific. I want you to imagine a thread, a silver thread, fine as spider silk, strong as steel. It starts at your heart and it travels through the darkness, under doors, through walls, across streets, over miles, however far it needs to go, until it finds their heart. And I want you to tie it there, not with force, not with demand, but with a gentle, firm knot that says, I am here, I am waiting, I am ready. And then I want you to let go of the thread. Do not pull it. Do not tug it to see if they are there. Just let it exist. Let it be the bridge that your soul crosses to meet theirs in the dream space. Let it carry the warmth of your body to their body. Let it carry the truth of your readiness to their sleeping mind. And then sleep. Sleep deeply. Sleep trusting that the thread is doing its work, that the 3 days have already begun, that the countdown is sacred, that the ask is inevitable, that the meeting is written, and that you, Virgo, are exactly where you need to be, in your bed, in the dark, in the hush, preparing your heart to receive what it has been waiting for. If you felt your pulse slow while hearing these words, if you felt the thread tie itself in your chest, if you are ready to let the next 3 days unfold with faith instead of fear, I want you to seal this intention right now. Drop a comment below and write, I will be here in 3 days. Let the universe witness your readiness. Let your own soul record this promise. And if this message found you at the exact moment you needed to hear it, before sleep, before the dreams begin their work, subscribe for more whispers that arrive at the threshold of your becoming. 3 days. Count them, feel them, trust them, and when the ask comes, say yes with your eyes wide open. Good night, Virgo. Sleep well. They are already on their way to you.